Hello learners, today I will discuss about the types of text in education. It is very much related topic with the reading mechanism. So friend, there are 8 types of text used in education. Number 1 is narrative text, informative text and expository text, descriptive text, suggestive text, empirical text, ethnographic text, policy document, and the last one is field notes. So let's discuss about in details of these different types of text. First one is narrative text. Narrative text are like telling stories. Narrative text concern characters, their actions, their mental state and emotions, and so with the physical world of the narrative. Learners, you will see that telling story is a very good method of teaching and learning. So, if someone use these telling stories for their teaching, definitely they will use this narrative text. And let's discuss about the characteristics of narrative text. Narrative has always a central character. If someone telling a story, definitely there you will get a central character. This central story is narrated by a narrator. And the last one is sometimes historical episodes are also adopted as narration. And the second one is informative or expository text. Informative text is not a fictional text. This type of text are aimed at conveying information and reasoning. Informative texts are largely used in subjects such as science, history and social science. That means information text is mainly used in the academic purposes. There the cause and effect, description, compare and contrast, problem solution and sequence, these methods which are widely used in informative and expository text. And in informative and expository text, you will get different kinds of characteristics. In informative text, the description may invite examples. In informative text may not always be simple. Informative text may acquaint us with the unknown situations. Subjects are chronologically arranged and informative text can open horizons of new knowledge. Informative text will open your mind and it will give you the space about to gain new knowledge. It will open up the new horizons of knowledge. So it is mostly used in the academic purposes. Now I will discuss about the third text of education, that is descriptive text. After hearing this name, you will make an assumption that what will be the text. Description means when we describe anything. A descriptive text comprises many episodes and descriptions which have a visual effect in the mind of the reader. In a descriptive text, any general subject can become the subject of description. Any object or a person or a place can become the subject in a descriptive text. The entire description of the text smoothly occupies the mind of the reader. Complex vocabulary is deliberately avoided during the construction of descriptive text. Suppose we have visited different areas and after completion of our visit, we try to describe the entire things which we have seen, and those who are listening this description, they try to make a imagination, they try to make a thing in their mind. So there are few characteristics of descriptive text. The mind is left with an enamoring impression. When someone is giving the description and someone is listening the description, they are making the enamoring impression in their mind. The description of such text leaves a graphical impact on the mind of the reader. And in descriptive text, obscure vocabulary is strictly avoided. This obscure vocabulary can derail you from the main purposes of description. So all kinds of obscure, ambiguous vocabulary is very much strictly avoided here. And the last characteristics is chronology is the key in descriptive text. Now I will discuss about the suggestive text. Suggestive text has its own uniqueness in the matter of its composition. Apparently, it has one meaning. A close and intensive reading opens deeper meaning of the text. The use of simile and metaphor is abundant in such text. A few chosen words which bear inner and suggestive meanings are used. Suggestive text is very much particular and it is very much connected with the deep reading. Suggestive text, so it has own uniqueness. Through this text, the writer tried to make it more meaningful and more suggestive. There are few characteristics, few features of this suggestive text. That is, suggestive text has inner meaning and outer meaning. Its uses of figures are pretty frequent in suggestive text. Similes and metaphor are repeatedly used in suggestive text. Now I will discuss the empirical text. Empirical text is widely known text which is used in the field of research. Empirical text is the result of long observation. Observation and the knowledge we extract from such text are vividly recorded in empirical text. Most of the social science researchers, they use empirical text in their field survey, in their ethnographic studies, in their observation. These kind of texts are very much helpful in the social science research. Not only social science research, it is helpful for all kinds of research. It has different types of features, like empirical text is completely scientific text because no irrelevant word you can use, no irrelevant text you can use in your research. Therefore, such text records the knowledge which is the product of consistent observation. Acquired knowledge and observation are equally important, and in this text, as knowledge and information are important, sentence formation and language are very easy and animated. Now discuss the ethnographic text. Ethnographic text provides all-round information of an ethnic group or race. Suppose someone would like to conduct a research on Jarwa community of Andaman Nicobar Island. So in that case, definitely the researcher will use this ethnographic text, because ethnographic text will help researcher to note down all the things. So ethnographic text has few features, like ethnographic text chronicles the origin, evolution, past and present of an ethnic social group. Such text further relates the occupation, food habit, clothes, lifestyle and procreation of the same. Education of, and it also try to signify the education of men, women, children and elaborately recorded. Ethnographic text might outline the economic condition of the people of social ethnic group, and in ethnographic text you will see that it is the religion and beliefs are the significant aspects of ethnographic text. So this ethnographic text is used mostly in the qualitative approach of research, mostly in the social science research. And suppose if you would like to conduct a research on the tribal society, definitely this ethnographic text will help you a lot. And now I will discuss about the policy document text. Policy document text, that is very much important in government office, in company's resolution and policy related document. When we make policy related document, in that case we use policy document text. Policy document text is a type of text which is designed to conduct administrative activities correctly and in a controlled way. Company, agency or an institution usually develop policy document to predetermine the policy and the mode of operation for a long period of time. Suppose if you buy something, if you buy electronic goods, then definitely you will see the terms and conditions, you will see the warranty periods. All these are the most important documents and text that is very much connected with the policy document text. So, you will see the important features in the policy document text. The number one is policy documents is designed by companies or agencies, and it is policy document has some certain purposes to meet, and the language of policy document is very wisely managed and designed. The language of policy document is very attractive and commercially hypnotizing. Suppose you would like to make a resolution, you would like to make a terms and condition, definitely you will be very much cautious to use word, to use text. So, in that case, when you are documenting something, when you are making the resolution, it may be a administrative purposes for in a government office, it may be a company's resolution or terms and condition. In that case, definitely policy document text will be used. And field notes as a text of education. So, field notes, it is very all kinds of text. Field notes are prepared to conduct a research work successfully and with expected results. Field notes are self-conducted information gathering sheets which are done to document the field works and micro level observations. Suppose you would like to conduct a research on the tribal society, definitely you will take field notes. It will help you a lot to note down the micro level observations. This field notes has few features like collection data is original and first-hand. The data which is collected through field notes is up to date. As it is a direct information gathering process, external influence cannot manipulate the data. Such data collection process directly benefits the researcher. So, learners, all these are the most important features of the field notes. Thank you.